Hello and welcome back to our ascent on the mountain that I've already forgotten. Elodiel? Mountain of Elodiel? Yeah, Mountain Elodiel, there we go. If I just say it enough times, the pronunciation will be correct this time. Wolfred states that your ascent of Mount Elodiel shall begin here. Yes, let us do that. Let us commence the ascent. Oh yeah. Mount Elodiel looks like it's pretty cool place. A lot of carvings going on here. Some random stars down left. Alright. Here before you lies Mount Elodiel, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon these mountains lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. Your companions gather around again before Wolfred, who stands tall as ever. Whether from cold air or the subject now at hand, you sense a tension in the air. Now then, you all have many questions, no? I've done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. But there is only silence. One question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking yet. If only one of you is to go free at first, who shall it be? Go on now, don't be shy. Who first? Questions. Why us? Why you indeed, madam? That I can explain. You've seen the sort you stand against as adversaries in the ranks. What is it that they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'll settle for it on the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think of it. Think on it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of the fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped the place via the rites. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those ones who lived to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? But as for you, I have been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. So I planted many little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd as it may be. Took someone with a certain faith and creativity to go for it. That someone proved to be Hedwin over there. He was tasked with seeking two trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon, and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts. Gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free. Long story, but you know much of the rest. So then why you? Because I have reason to believe you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. The rites, as you have seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You could be the ones to break it up. Now then, more questions. Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself or keep listening. Of course, keep listening. Why would we not want more story? Wolfred's explanations are a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much of what he is willing to tell you at this point, as much as possible. He prompts for further questions when Jody raises her voice again. Hold, you mistook my meaning. I understand your plan, still I wish to know why us? Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation rite? On a blooded moon at the fall of Solium, an exile from the prevailing triumvirate shall go free. The anointed champion that shall plunge into the Shimmer Pool and return in glory, the Book of Rites. Ah, I see. Well, but that is simple, really, madam. You are chosen. You are qualified, I should say, because, as the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though, in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When the 8 created the rites, each of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf. Exiles who showed some promise of redemption. The triumvirates they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved on or passed on. You've met them as they are today, the accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. Accusers, a vindictive triumvirate that conducted many liberation rites in the past but seldom prevailed. Led by the nomad Lendl the Liar. The 8 scribes also formed a special group, against which all the others would be judged. That group they called the Nightwings. You bear their books, wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others erstwhile jockey for position for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up at all? Then you would deny yourselves a chance at freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in common right then. Participation is all that matters? Not so, madam. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, the scribes do favor the victor. So you see, Those who do not conduct the rites, or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites. But there are these are technicalities. The Nightwings disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. Yet still the other triumvirs pressed on, with fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. There's been a heavy price to pay in all this. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. Some murmur to themselves about all this as Volfred takes his leave. Others reconnoiter? Pathways leading up the mountain? Is it reconnoiter? It's basically recon, but like... I imagine it's pronounced in a weird and assholey Frenchy way. Up the mountain and present you with some options. Like, reconnaître, something like that, you know? The Emperor's Ascent. Like after the nameless lower summit beneath Mount Elodio, Bay believes the Ace Crabs will bless whoever goes through here. Sure. Emperor's Fall. Pathway on the outskirts of Mount Elodio's lower summits. Famith expects some long-lost valuables to be stashed away here. No, we're good for money, so let's go for a blessing. Actually, fuck it, we don't need a blessing. Let's go for money, because we're good enough as is. Cash can never really be extra, even though we have no need to use it. But buffs are, like, really not necessary. I say as I've completely only done nothing but buff us this entire time, but I mean, like, you know, temporary buff is like, you know? You join Pamitha on her brief expedition to find anything of value dropped by those who tried to scale the mountain but did not succeed. Wait, I shall be joining you. What now? I get 2 chaperones, but sure, I'm game, whatever you wingless are into. Be silent, little bird, and fetch those trinkets and be done. My, so full of bitterness. You really ought to make the most of these last precious moments that we share. And you ought to not mince your words. Oh, please. We all know you're going to be the first one out of here, so why not quit your constant frowning for a change? I, the first one out of here? Of course. It's plain the others pity you. You've been here longer than the rest of us by far. Besides maybe that Volfred, though he seems plenty happy here. Though he seems plenty happy here, making his speeches. How dare you? How dare you presume? Nothing is decided as of yet. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Though if by some coincidence you do end up selected for the honor, I just want you to know something. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, do hope we shall prevail on your behalf. Because that way, you shall be free, of me at least, and I, in turn, shan't have to suffer any longer your hideous attitude towards me and everything. At that, you intervene. Jodie's eyes burn with fury, but then she calms herself. I shall see you at the wagon, reader. Pamitha scoffs as Jodie storms off. I swear that one. Well, moving on, there's something sparkling down there. Be right back. She swoops out of sight, leaving you alone here on the mountain. Pamitha soon returns with something that lay long forgotten in the rocks below. You found a fairy spirit. You sense it has power. Okay. Oh, okay, so valuables can actually be trinkets. We've now confirmed this. After the bearer banishes an adversary, spawn a moondrop, which briefly grants infinite stamina. Huh. Okay, that's cool. 1 moondrop rate each 10 seconds. Okay. Probably not gonna use it, but cool. Fair enough. Temple Cistern. Second of the 2 paths leading to the mountain summit. Sir Gilman wishes to look upon the sacred waters here. Maybe, Gilman, maybe. First of the 2 paths leading to the mountain summit. Hedwyn expresses a passing whim to see the view from here. I don't know, man. Let's go with Gilman. Hedwyn just wants to look. Gilman seems like he's really invested in something here. You know what I mean? Nah, what I mean? Petrolon last! The worm surges towards the waters of the cistern, and you decide to join him for a brief excursion after another day's hard ride. You find it in the shallow pool, appearing very much content. This night, he thought he may never again feel fresh water's cool caress against his scales. He sighs, splashing about from time to time, then he turns his attention over to you. You, Master Reader, are most kind. To take with you this wayward knight, he swears to prove himself to you and to the rest. He knows that soon now, someone may go free. He knows that choice of whom may weigh upon you heavily indeed. For it is you who ought to make the choice, is that not so? This night he heard it from the others, so it must be true. Now listen, please, upon what little honor this knight has. This knight's penance is yet complete. There's much atoning to be done, so when rises the occasion to decide who ought to go free, this knight wants you to know something. Please do not choose him, not even if you wish and not even if you can. He begs of you, allow this knight to that simple dignity. With that, Sir Gilman sinks into the waters. His tail waves to you to leave him for now. Alright, Gilman, sure. Sir Gilman does not believe that he deserves his freedom yet. Sure. If you say so. What? Sure, Gilman? I'm not really sure why you're a little... Oh, is it because your bio got updated? Is that why? I don't know, man. Sir Gilman, the selfless, man. What a good dude. What a good wyvern / worm, whatever it is. You and your companions gather at Scribe's Gate, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more, and falls under an archway carved as stone. Come along now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together, much how we act as with a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead forward, Tarek. Please, follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all others follow. When the... Ooh, a new companion. Maybe. When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. She eyes the lone minstrel first. Is that you, Tarek? It is. Greetings, Celeste. Celeste, she watches over Scribe's Gate and seems to be connected to the lone minstrel and the rites. Ah, and how was your rest? Too long, Celeste. It seems your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate? Aye. Then let us make this quick. She gestures towards the rest of you. Now each of you in turn state who you are and what you seek whilst crossing the Scribe's Gate. Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances but comply quickly. I'll start. They call me Headwind the Deserter, and I've come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with the one whom I love. The one bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Rookie to speak up next. Hey, I'm regarded by the name of Rookie Greentail. I just want to get out of here. I guess with my chums preferably. Go see Mama back home. I am Captain Jodario. I do not truly know as yet what I am seeking here. Oh, my name is Bay, and I'm here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, who, then who? Tizo? Tizo seeks to live up to the Nightwing's legacy, and maybe see the Commonwealth someday. Sir Gilman of the Sea No Minion, at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He lost it at a certain point. Pamitha Thane, I'm only here because my sister's here. Then, as Wolfred steps forward, the one called Celeste raises her voice. You, I recognize you from Nightwing's past. You are not clad in the raiments any longer. I would know why. I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you. I travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. Then state why you are here, as have the others. My name is Wolfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side and bring our freedom to the people there. She waves him by. Then she turns to you, for there is no one left to go. Say who you are, traverse Scribe's Grade. You are a crippled scholar. You could not run far. Old farmhand, war orphan. You do not know who you are. Huh. Sure, you know what? Crippled scholar, I probably think would be the closest to what we are. You have always sought to understand the world around you. The knowledge proved dangerous in the Commonwealth, but now it has brought you to this point. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. Say also what you truly seek to traverse Scribe's Grade. You want true freedom, you want to help your friends, you want revenge, you want to see what happens. Freedom, live out your days doing as you please. We cannot do that. Revenge on the Commonwealth cannot be forgiven. I just want to see the outcome, that's fine. Help your friends, you wish to do whatever it takes to see your fellow exiles gain their freedom. Yeah, let's do that. The companions you have met here, who have helped you to survive and to find kinship and downside, your priority is to ensure that they achieve their goals. That is all you wish for now. The woman regards you for some time, then nods and waves all of you by. The 8 scribes bid the night winds welcome here. Go forth with glory. And Tarek. Aye, Celeste. Be on your way as well. The lone minstrel bows his head, and puts his hat back on. He does not look back at her. Sweet, we get into this amazing city where the party's on till the lights of dawn. From the top of Mountain Lodil, you can see the distant downside before you. You think of the many thousands of leagues you've crossed to reach this point, as the sky goes, as the sky grows dim. Ooh, page revealed the mercy shown. Let us read about what kind of mercies there have been. The mercy shown. The imp Haub and I, we helped to save my emperor, and when the danger did subside, my emperor Solium, he said something to me which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave me freedom, Master Gull, so that I may yet have mine. You too now are in exile on the downside. In all the days which I have left, I never could repay the mercy you have shown me. So, if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do so in the next." We crossed land together, and together with the imp we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did. Oh, that's not the... I keep hitting that button, but that's not what I meant to do. Alright, Jody, what do you have in mind? Jody appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her raiments. Edwin soon joins her, also looking ready. Any signs of Ruki? None of yet. Complain about it chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar then. I'm certain that it is. They share a laugh together. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said, or needs to be said. Soon, if Wolfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what I miss? Excuse me, that's the wrong voice. Hey, what I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Rookie. We got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How fare you struggles with the mask, Greentail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a little bit. Put some the old nerds to bed there for good measure. Though this really is happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well? That's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Oh, it's just we might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets through, that's been bugging me for a while now. Thought we all were getting out of here at once. He shoots you a look. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Everyone slams his fist into the wall. Nope, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us, we're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do, but we've been here from the start. I want you to know, my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So, it's like this. If any of us gets out, great, but it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back out too. Well, gonna pause it real quick. Got a call coming in. Alright, and we're back. What, you thinking you're gonna build a bridge down there if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. Jody turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you and to reassure herself. Rookie nods his head in turn, and Hedwin's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn towards the door. The fall of Solium awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom, yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. Your three companions each gain +1 hope for their liberation rate. Steel yourselves in turn. Sweet. What is this? River frost. So cold it can burn the skin, but keeps the wagon cool and food fresher longer. A keepsake for the Sclorian shore. Sweet. Okay. Suppose we'll check out the slug market. See if we can find any more, Oh god. Hey guys, just you're aware and all. I know you come here. You're here. How come you made it all the way up here? Oh, I know, all right. You're here because I got the lowest price and all the downside. Am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock, you're gonna get a lot of value, an awful lot. Oh yeah, just covered me in covered me in all that stardust there, Ron. Absolutely. Just keep throwing more on the pile. Just throw these bottom, like out here. 123. Okay, getting a little bit low. What's this? Scribe Snuff. Unlearn any masteries and choose again. Huh. I mean, maybe useful at some point, but like not quite yet. Although maybe it's one of those things that, yeah, it's consumable, so I'm assuming it probably goes away if we don't buy it. You know what? Just go ahead and grab it. Oh, it's one of them scrap stuff thingies. There, huh? I wonder if this little guy and you would be like, whoa, you know what I mean? They're pretty popular, but I've got my connections, and they got their connections, and they got their connections. I got plenty more of those. So just come and see me and Dad here later on. We ought to have a one back in stock. Alright there, Ron. You know what? Let's do this kind of arrangement. There we go. Sweet. Pleasure was all mine and Dad's, you guys. I guess we shall commence the liberation rite. Hopefully, none of us go free, because I don't want to lose anyone. But sure. Is everyone prepared, Hedwig? Yes, though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers in the rites this night. What happens if we fail? Hedwig, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It is as simple as that. What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and we make the most of it. And tonight our plan is set in motion. We are united in one cause. We shall look as ever towards the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances, just as they arise. Plan. Wolfred's ambitious plot to spark a revolution in the Commonwealth as peaceful as possible. The plan's current probability of success, 19%. Alright, so I guess the more people get across, the more chance it is to actually work. That makes sense. We shall stand together, shoulder to shoulder, as the scribes themselves once stood. Wolfred Sandalwood. Don't remember him ever saying that, but sure. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to make great strides along the path. I wonder if it's one of the three that goes into trial, or if it's one of just like anyone, period. You know what I mean? Man, this music is very like something bad's about to happen, kind of.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader, but only if you can prevail in this liberation rite.
Man, voice, you really turned around on me, huh?
Stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
None other than one of the Templars, and you are the assassins. So go ahead and fight it out. The Pyre's burn in each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The Pyre's burn in each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then anointed one of the Tempers, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. Oh yeah. You know who I am already, but look at what you got there. The damn Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never going to see the day again. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Oh wait, we should probably go with, hey you. Oh, that's like way too low for my voice, I'm sorry. He indicates Jody. She scowls back at him. Lose the mask, ain't seen one of our own in ages. Not in those damned robes. Jody's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove the mask, just as her adversary asked. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Jody soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Ah, I like your curly corns. Curly horns, not curly corns. Tell you what, once we put once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut out my tongue. Ah. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. No, come on. Ignarius throws his mask back on it, as his allies snarl at the rest of you. Oh, they get a buff to their health. Alright. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite? The lone minstrel gets your attention in his subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Well, the three of these have technically gained enlightenment. Unworthy. Well, wait, he's not eligible to gain his freedom yet. Oh, because he's not level 3? I see. Is it level 3 that has to be? Yeah, okay. I see how it is. Sure, you know what, let's go ahead and throw Jody out of here, maybe? I don't know. I mean, she passed her trial. She also is... What did they say, the oldest one out of all of these? So yeah, let's go with Jody.
Jodariel.
Me. Why? Then the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well then. Under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eased liberation rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Jody shall be liberated. Should the Temperors prevail, the exiled Ignaria shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now, who among the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate to strive alongside Jody and see her return in glory?
Who shall stand with her?
I kind of want to do the two OGs. I mean, come on. How could we not, right? It's just too perfect. Gilman, you'll go in the second round. I promise you this, and the rest of you can as well. But for now, we're gonna go with the two OGs. Absolutely.
Edwin.
Sounds good. Now let's bring Jody home. And Ruki.
Ruki.
Sure. No pressure, right, sister?
It is done.
Very well. 8 scribes accept your choice as reader of the Nightwings. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, are you yourself prepared, Tarek? Aye, Celeste. Then, let us begin. Nightwings has been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me. Yeah, I'm still not really sure what voice Ignarius has. Alright, so, since Jody's gonna be the one... Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. Probably gonna be quiet, don't want to interrupt this nice music with my nonsense. Ooh. Ah, damn. You good for nothing, Nightwings. Skip out on us for years and years, then show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once. But now, we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it, I used to be the best. At this at least. But now, the pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Ah, Moira. I doubt you'd even recognize me anyway. Come on, Nightwings. Let's see you keep this up. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and actually start talking now because I feel like we've been quiet for much too long. And this song seems to be more or less looping, so it's all good. Ah, jumped into a bit of a thing there. Oh, there we go.
Demon's banished.
Demon is indeed banished. Yeah. Thank you for the compliment there, voice. I always appreciate it when you're not a snarky asshole, of course. Okay. Ooh, nope. Ooh, not quite. Yep, just a bit, you're right. Ah!
Pathetic.
No, 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 no. Yes! Perfect. We were too quick for her. Gilman, please! Oh, not quite. Not quite, not quite, not quite. Ooh, good toss. Good lord. Should have probably killed him before we went anywhere. Alright, Jody. Wonderful. Same plan. Ooh. Ooh, and one more. Ooh, 5 left. So basically anybody can get this.
Your victory's at hand.
It is. Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe we could charge in easily after that, but not quite. Not quite. Wait, what? Did he get the ball from us and I didn't notice? Mayhaps, mayhaps. Okay.
Didn't see it coming.
Oh, what? Oh, double kill. Nice. I'll just walk this. Oh, what? They respawned. God damn it.
Unacceptable.
That is unacceptable. Getting way too cocky for this. Alright, Jody, you got this.
All banished.
Oh, really? Ooh! Oh, just barely. Okay.
Banishment for all.
Run, 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 run. Oh, oh, there. Almost overshot it like I had once done before.
The Nightwings proved their worth.
There you go.
An outcome which left little room for doubt.
I mean, there was like a little doubt when we got a little too cocky, but overall, you're right.
Thus ends the liberation rite.
There you go, Jody.
And
Free to go home.
thus The scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
God, what a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it, damn it. Oh, that's him thinking on the inside. Nightwings, be seeing you around, I guess. And next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky. I mean, it was all skill. I mean, let's be honest. No luck involved. Jody, after all this time, she turns her gaze towards the rest of you. I never thought this day would come. I have all of you to thank for doing this for me. The life that I recalled back in the Commonwealth was at times difficult, and I am much older now. I know not what I shall find on my return. However, I know this. If that place still is like the Commonwealth I left so long ago, then I shall strive to make it better, for as long as I retain my strength and breath, I'm sorry. You see her smile faintly as she disappears into the shimmer pool, though you still can hear her voice, though faintly now. Shimmer pool, a seldom seen celestial phenomenon linking the downside back to the Commonwealth. Thus, beneath the blooded moon, the Sclorian waters rise but for a moment, and only to fall again. Farewell then, reader, and all of you, for now. Jody earned back her freedom. Sweet, but we did lose her though, so may she return in glory.
Captain Jodariel. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Sweet. Oh, good. Rookie is now technically qualified. Faster, stronger, a little bit better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? Alright, Rookie, what do we got? After he is banished by an adversary, Rookie has a 50% chance to return in only 1 second. Good. When sprinting, Rookie accelerates faster than usual to an even faster top speed. Alright, useful. Sure, let's go for a buff on that. Yep, and all those other ones got some insight.
Until the turning of the stars, farewell.
After your victory over the Tempers in the Liberation rites, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from there. I don't know what I'm going to do without her here. Well, look on the bright side, it's one less mouth to feed. I'm sorry, it's one less mouth to feed. We'll see Jodariel again if we persevere. Our journey now begun in earnest. We'll just need to make a few last preparations while we're here. She was a grim, long-time resident in the downside, grown accustomed to surviving there. She has regained her freedom in a liberation rite. What about the stars? Can we afford this time? About that, reader, go see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Elodiel is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Jody as you look towards the heavens. You gaze into the darkness of the night and seek your new destination. New destination. New destination. New destination. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You search the sky, but in vain. No stars are shining now. The stars reveal nothing, did they not? You confirm suspicions. It is as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here we'll travel to at dawn. And when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Not quite continue our journey, let's just have a quick talk. Probably Headwind, yep, guessed it. Alright, Headwind, what you got? You find Headwind on his own after Jody's liberation. You sense straight away what is on his mind. The two of them were close through much of his life. He looks up you, but his familiar smile is nowhere to be found. I'm sorry, my friend. I should be in much better mood right now. It's just... I can't believe she's gone. And then he shakes his head. Listen to me. I'm talking like she's... He falls silent again. You can tell he needs some time to himself right now and turns to leave. Wait, hold on. Don't leave me here just yet. First of all, my friend, thank you. I don't like to think of it quite in these terms, but out of all of us, I really hoped she'd manage to get out of here. She's been here the longest, not to mention, I'd probably be dead 10 times over by now if not for her. Which is good, because, you know, we sent her out, so now the chance of your death, apparently, has skyrocketed by 10 times. And what's more, maybe other than Warford himself, I have a feeling she's really going to make an impact on this plan of ours, back on the other side. Speaking of which, current probability is 28%. Alright. Jody was only worth 10%? I was thinking like maybe 33 with all of those big horns and years of experience she has. Just the same though, I'm going to miss her. You and Headwind share some memories of Jody for a time, though it grows clear to you that he needs some time alone. Thanks again, my friend. I hope that one day all of us can meet again. Jody, she'd be happy on that day, I bet. It is very late now. You part ways after bidding each other a good evening. Alright. And I think on that note, on Jody's liberation, we're going to go ahead and end this episode. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure liberating Jody, but yeah, I'd love for you to join me again next time. But until then, I've been the audience and you've been OvoCephalon, and there you go, messing up the outro once again for the, I don't know, upteenth time. But yeah, and this has been Pyre, and I'd love for you to come back next time. Goodbye.